Hi, I'm Paul from Gordon Harris Schools Direct, and today we're going to be demonstrating our MiScreen digital screen printing system, an upgrade from our analog system. Here you see our analog and digital systems, the size being obvious to you. The reason we've moved away from our analog carbon-based system because worldwide carbon in photocopiers and printers is inherently being used less and less. The MiScreen digital screen printing system comes with software that can be loaded onto PC or Mac. So once the program's been loaded, you'll see here now is the full screen. This is our work area that we're going to be working in, which represents the full print area. So you can go right out to the extremities and print that full area if you wish. So up in the top right hand corner we're going to choose an image file. So I'm going to now select an image. We'll select the face, we'll open that, and that'll immediately go now into our work area. So with this program it will accept multiple file types. So what we're going to do here is we'll highlight the image that we're going to select, that we've selected. Looking back into the top right hand corner of the screen, we can select a slice level, so we can either make the image as dark as we like or as light as we like. And the reason for that would be taking out anything that we don't want to print. So we'll select it at about that point, that's fine. So we've got it centered in the work area, that's again, I'm okay with that. We can, as we're working down the screen, we can select various different multi-up by hitting on that. We can do multiple images of the same image. We'll just select the one in this case. So once we're happy with the image, we will now send the image to our MiScreen digital screen printing system. So we'll click on that and send the image. And that's approved that, so that's now ready to make a screen. When we'll get to the next step of actually how to make the screen. Okay, now that we've transferred our image to our screen printing system, we're going to prepare our top plate to put through the system. So there's two parts to it. There's a base plate that doesn't go through the system, and our top plate does. It's been pre-taped with a special tape that comes with the system. So we'll now get the base plate out of the way. We'll prepare the top plate to receive the special screen mesh. In this case it's our 120 mesh. So I'll place that down on the base plate. There's three types of mesh. So we have three types of mesh that come with the system in 5 metre rolls. There's a 70 mesh, which is our coarsest mesh. That would go with a lot of fabric designs and printing. Our 120 mesh, which I'm going to be using today, and our 200 mesh for our really fine detailed work. So what I'll do now is place the mesh down onto our pre-taped sticky frame. The shiny side faces the sticky tape. So I start with the long side, place that down, we turn it around, and we'll get to the other side, and then just work on the ends. It doesn't have to be really taut, just tight enough to hold it to go through the system. Now you will see the mesh goes over the two holes on the top plate. The mesh needs to be cut out because that needs to be clear when it goes through the machine. So we'll do that now. So we've now taped up our mesh, and what we do now is turn it over completely. We will see an arrow. There's also an arrow on the back of the machine, and they need to align because there's two lugs at the back of the machine which correlate with these two size holes to put it into the machine and hold it in place prior to sending through the machine. So we're now ready to process our image from the computer. Now the image stays in the machine until we create a new image and send a new image to the machine. So that's there until we replace it. So the next part of the process is to press down on the handle. The top frame passes through the machine. It takes about 25 to 30 seconds for that to take place. So the machine turns itself off when it's completed the cycle. We now pull that out of the back and we have an image on the mesh. So now I bring our base plate back in. When we imaged arrow to arrow. We now turn the top plate over because we now need to line up the correct size lug on each side. So we'll place that on each lug, and now the work surface is nice and solid. Place our paper onto the base plate, which is our Gordon Harris wet strength. We have Gordon Harris recommend permaset or permaprint for your screen printing requirements. We have over 20 colours in each of their ranges, online or in store. The system comes with squeegees and palette knives. You can either place the ink directly onto the mesh. I place the ink onto the squeegee. I find that a lot easier. You can flood the mesh with the ink, and one pass through should be quite sufficient. Take away that top plate, and there's our finished piece inked up, which has come up rather nicely. The ink is highly pigmented, so when it comes time to clean up with water, there will be a slight stain, which is not a problem when you actually use another colour and use the same image. That you won't get any of that residue coming through on the next print. And storage wise, you can basically peel that off, label between a couple of sheets of cardboard and bring out and use time and time again. It's multi-use, so it's not a one-off use, so it becomes very, very cost effective. One of our packages comes with 2 A5 frames, which are placed inside the top frame for passing through the machine, which becomes a lot more cost effective for working on A5. So there's 2 of those. Our systems also come with a low-tack double-sided tape, which they use to tape up onto the frames. There's also our MiScreen 5-pack of 120 screen, which is pre-cut to the size of the top frame. So we've got that. We've also got 3 5-metre rolls of the 3 types of mesh. They come with one of the systems. There's a spatula, and our special ink, our permaset ink, also comes with one of our systems. Thank you for watching. I hope you found that educational, and if you would like more information, please go to our Gordon Harris website, www.gordonharris.co.nz.